Motherfuckers. You know you gotta be a certain weight class to fuck with this beat. Part 3, motherfuckers. It's that time, motherfuckers. No lightweights allowed. Yeah, that's me, motherfuckers. Yeah, part 3, motherfuckers. All freezes, all burners, all razors. Hands down, nigga, the game is all shaders. Something I drop, I get them in all flavors. Dick, pussy, y'all neighbors. That's motherfuckers. Hey, yo, I need it from the top. Hey, yo, Free Land, you know what you see them in the clothing back. Part 3, motherfuckers. All freezes, all burners, all razors. Hands down, nigga, the game is all shaders. Something I drop, I get them in all flavors. Dick, pussy, y'all neighbors. Yeah, 2 extra whores. I'm in the new ass with 2 extra doors. With a quick flip, I don't try to stretch for more. 100% powder, extra raw. And I get it from Giuseppe, either him or the essay. I've been snatching strappers around for a decade. Still trying to get mommy to sign the Mela Leche. Know if I take her out, I can pop her the next day. Fat Mamba, the vocals, AJ to the Pro Tools, anti-social. Trap without the inclusion. This is just audio shit that I go through. Guns in the couch, money in the mattress. No notice I defended, but I had to pay taxes. Settle for a polo bitch, so yeah, taxes. All the lights, brain, your mind is a fraction. Look at X-rays, negative. We never live. Barely living out. The crazy truth is like I'm giving out ears. I stop some luck. I'm giving out ears. Niggas that don't jump, they giving out ears. I don't know you. Wait, millions out here. Shots you. They ain't kill you. Hard the word play. I'm a son. They know. Kiss MTV, y'all know. I'm post the list on niggas. It's free and fake and ain't none of them rich. Notice that keep watching. Top of the V-neck crush image. You can get by for long periods of time without a top flight quarterback. The way the game is played.
Yo, what up?
Bro, no,
he's not on the top. I know, I seen that shit. What the hell happened? Nigga was high as shit. That's what happened.
I hope I don't see him.
3 touchdown passes. Not a whole lot more he could have done to win that game. But you know something's funny when we talked to him. All he focused on were throws he missed, other opportunities that didn't get done. Good sign of a leader. Great sign of a leader because they didn't win, and that's all he cares about.
What you on, nigga?
I'm playing the Bengals.
Oh, you getting game?
Yeah. She's supposed to be home soon. I guess we about to eat, but I'll probably hop on the duty with you. I don't know, is it me or am I tripping? But if a girl say that she not as tied down as as I think she is. Like, she said she not tied down as she thinks she is. What's that supposed to mean?
Who said that?
My girl said that.
Said that to who?
She said that shit to me.
What the fuck you say that for?
Oh, because she had to drop off Elijah or whatever, and she had to go like an hour away or whatever. But she's the one that agreed with that with his mom.
Right.
Because they the one that talk to each other. Because his mom know I would never agree to that. No, y'all meet me halfway. That's what the court say. Oh, you're not going to meet me halfway? I'll just call the court. And so she was like, I don't know what we was arguing about, but I'm like, yo, this again? Complain about it every time. But then you complain when I go. Just a complainer. Nobody got time for that bullshit. I forget who he was talking about, but she said that. I'm like, what?
Nah, I'll play another game. I Remember, this is the #1 defense in the
I'm like, what the hell?
There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just.
I'm like, you talking to somebody? Like, what the fuck is going on with you? Do I need to pull up at your job?
They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0.
Yo, what you mean we not tied down as I think you are? Like, we've been together for almost 6 years.
Got him. Got him.
Like, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry I made that comment, but I'm done talking about it. I'm like, what? We not done talking about it? Are you coming home? Like, if you're not coming home, then when you done?
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
I ain't done talking about that shit.
Right.
Cincinnati coming back on
Got me fucked up.
second drive. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Like, yo, what did I waste 6 years of my life? Like, why we even have a seed? You know I ain't trying to do that. Have a seed with somebody and then not be with them for the rest of my life. Like, I already got a seed. Why would I want 2 seeds with two women?
The numbers for Mixon last week: 16 carries, 93 yards, and a score.
I mean,
He's playing a Thursday night game, short week. You know, he spent a lot of
It's
time
like,
in the
yo,
trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his
these
legs
like,
ready for
yo,
this game.
nowadays girls is on point with like caring about dudes and shit. She on some other shit. Like, it's a lot of fish in the sea. Like, I could have been, you know what I mean, building up what I needed for the future. Like, I thought you was with this. I thought you knew the program. I'm not trying to be dating. I don't like going out and like having sex with a whole bunch of girls and shit. Like, I'm trying to be on this grown man shit. I got a family. Like, is you in or you out?
10 more there and another first down. Thursday night game.
Then she talk about shit like she like
Shrink the playbook somewhat, is that correct?
over exaggerated shit like that I would say to Heather from like 6 years ago. I'm like, what?
Whoa.
Like, why are you always bring that? Like, she trying to bring that up to like defend herself. I'm like, yo, you can't keep bringing that up. Every year you bring that up to defend yourself. You say the same thing.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
So we about to have some Brown tonight.
Now they'll look to throw.
I might be coming to Philly.
That's Fisher. And they'll bring him down at the
Yeah, I'm gonna smoke when she get home.
3 yards to gain there.
Dang on
Second
it.
down.
Walk on it. Thank you, and then boom, so you
Like, she want me to just be over it. Like, I'm not just over it. No.
Stays on his feet.
Like, would your mom say that to your dad? I always ask her that. Like, would your mom say that to your dad?
That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Brings up 3rd.
His dad smacked the shit out of him. Her dad smacked the shit out of her mom for saying some shit like that.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee.
Like, why are you always bringing them into it?
Produced 3-yard gains on 3 straight plays. Leads us to 4th down.
Like, and then they be acting like, whenever I be asking them questions and shit, they be acting stupid.
And he will have the first down before he's brought
Like, why your daughter over here saying whatever?
4 yards on the pickup. And the decision to go for it pays off. They've got
Talk to your fucking daughter. Damn, like, she need to learn how to treat a nigga. Saying anything.
Our parents.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Her parents be acting like, well, it's not our business, basically. Basically, like, yo, it is your business. It's your daughter. If I'm asking you to talk to her about a certain thing, because whenever you ask me to help,
That's a nice example of good team. The ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked them back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run
like, why is you with a dude?
in the middle of the field.
A big play forthcoming. Here's
It ain't sweet. Shit ain't sweet.
out of the gun. It's Burrow. Dancing to his left.
You should use the fucking sky. I'm gonna get one of them. We'll get one of them.
Oh, you got the chopper.
Come here!
Yo, why are these niggas still going for it? Oh my gosh, 2 fourth downs in a row.
Yeah. I know he dropped that quick.
Dummy.
Oh, he dropped.
They should have took day 3.
Things out. They'll be let out by the final pick of the first round in 2018 out of Louisville. It's Lamar Jackson.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. It's a pickup of,
and that's frustrating for a defense.
Yo, I just kamikaze somebody.
And on the first play,
My
they
TV
give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being
They took over the roof like some G's.
on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Oh!
Down up past the 15-yard line. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So that last play gives them a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 13 yards that time and another first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And now he's going to use his legs. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Partners in their man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And all the way in.
Are you going to assist him also?
Touchdown.
Get the line on.
DK Metcalf hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as the Ravens push further out in front.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. They're on 25-yard line. And out now, here come the Bengals. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. On 3rd down, that's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything.
I balled out for my debut back.
Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield, get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete.
Complete to number 89. A gain of 10.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Fisher. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Jackson from the shotgun. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
And a Raven first down.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You've got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can hem him in.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. To throw again on second down. Jackson eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Get some 9 yards and a first.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can. Well in this game.
Jackson now. From the gun, he'll throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, but it'll be second and goal.
Incomplete. Leads to
line of scrimmage. Again, the 4-yard line. Second and goal. From the gun, Jackson, flush to his right. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep it back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So we've reached halftime here on the Thanksgiving night as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Once again, hope everyone out there has a wonderful Thanksgiving. Settling down now to watch Thursday night football. Let's take a look ahead to what's coming here on the rest of this holiday weekend. In the early window on Sunday, one of the best happens up in Pittsburgh. A big one for the Steelers as they'll match up against the Cleveland Browns. More good stuff later in the afternoon. One being down in the desert, where it'll be the Cardinals at home in Glendale, taking on the Minnesota Vikings. And one more to highlight, a good one on Monday Night Football between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. In the game you're watching, we've seen a strong first half out of Lamar Jackson. His guys have a 3-touchdown lead as we're about ready to go into the second half. And to get you through it, we give it back to Brandon God.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Now this will make it into the end zone, and the half will begin with a touchback. So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They were winners last week in that game against Kansas City, and they are on top right now as well. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 6.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
He's going deep for Brown. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29.
The Bengals take over.
Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Man, he got in there so
Spot him, got him.
What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure.
And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his crew will take
Get that up.
at their own 45-yard line.
Cheese hands. Don't be throwing it over the middle.
Coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Go, dude.
But that one incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it.
Yes,
He's
sir.
going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an
Aye,
patch of
once
grass
again.
and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunky yardage there. And then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And they give this time to the tailback. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And he will have a Ravens first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the night, and the Ravens will extend their lead. So the lanes continue to be there.
That boy Lamar going off.
Football, that his 2nd touchdown run of the game.
You know what I would like? I'd like for us to be able to go into a defense's room after playing Lamar Jackson and watch the tape and see how much of a lane was really there and how much he created just through his talents. In any event, Lamar Jackson finds the end zone, doesn't he?
He always seems to, but that's a good point. We sometimes put blame on the defense. Maybe we just need to praise Lamar Jackson a little bit more.
Thanks for asking if I'm meeting.
And they will wrangle him down a couple of yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bengals set to take over. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
36-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground, mix it again. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now Burrow loses the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens.
Fumble Rooski. Fumble Rooski. Huh? What'd you say, buddy? Look at them dancing there. Look.
Forces the fumble, they get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that.
Yo, what's up with these quarterbacks trying to run against my D-backs?
In his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He probably already turned the game off.
Point after here coming up.
Pussy! Pussy!
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5.
Oh, you watching it?
To extend the lead. The score.
Yo, stop narrating my games, dog.
It off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following the fumble return.
Oh, I thought you was narrating the game. I did the same thing.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
The drive starts.
Man, these boys fool.
Pickup.
At the 34-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
First and 10 at the 40.
They will throw on first down with Burrow.
Oh, I thought he was trying to come again. I thought he was trying to fumble again. Pause.
Before going out of bounds. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Burrow. Oh, he's got a man wide.
Oh, he really wanted to get that ball up.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 28. A gain there of 21 yards.
28-yard line.
First down. Here's Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards.
Patrick Queen, the only nigga I know to hit a nigga, pick up the fumble, and go and get a TD off of this shit.
Window close quickly. To the air again, Burrow. Steps away to his left. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Why he keep on leaving the pocket?
The game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ballgame.
He is balling.
He's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Burrow looking to pass. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he couldn't quite get
Smoke, no.
down at the 1.
It ain't even Monday.
Raven down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Oh, smoke done.
Now it's Burrow. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Yeah, I would have been took his ass out.
Second and goal from the 6 this time. Now Burrow. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now the trials
Bruce Turner.
being a quarterback in this league. It's
How long he gonna be out with a Bruce Turner?
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a Scotia
Oh, that's it?
for hanging in there and trying to make something happen.
Let's go. Don't ever throw that in my direction.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They thought they was gonna score this game.
At this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Now it appears we've got an injured.
Oh my goodness, now they hurting our players.
Status when we get back. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
Dislocated knee.
That's going to
Oh.
set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
6 weeks.
That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
So I'll have him in the playoffs.
Looks like
On third down, Jackson.
yeah, a wild week.
And that's going to be
I don't got another bye week, I don't think.
enough to jar that ball
No, come on, the
free.
playoffs.
And it brings up
Oh yeah, we should lock. I'm trying to lock that in.
The scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield, and that's going to wind up
Late hit.
incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they declined the penalty. That seemed a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati first down.
First and
I'm
10.
gonna try that bullshit again.
Yard line.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Fuck, he ran that shit in.
Touchdown. Too little, too late.
Then he dancing. Oh, alright, we scoring then.
No wonder you're grinning. You
He's
just
scoring
beat me
again.
in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give him credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero. Oh, you're going to slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
What?
The Ravens offense now,
Oh
they get set
God,
back
that's
onto
a
the
fucking
field.
scrub.
And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now,
Jay.
defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but
You
very
hate
little
me.
reason to
Gotta
use them at this point.
lose. Ay. Dying to people who got no business dying to. That's just weird.
Jackson to throw. Buying time to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Price. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
On any given pass, but you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
It leads to second and
Now a handoff here to his running back. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
39-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the
Oh, he ain't
50.
scored this week.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the touchdown. And that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for Baltimore, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week where they take on...
He just whooped their ass real quick.
He came in and got lit the fuck up.
I think that shit said 5 weeks. Oh, y'all the 7th seed? Dang.